Hello guys, welcome back to Ecto Training. I am Ecto and I'm here today to talk about shoulders and my preferred compound exercises for shoulders to add mass. The first exercise I usually do is a press exercise when you have the most energy and you are trying to hit them shoulders hard with mass. There are a few exercises. We've got military press, whether that's standing military press on a long Olympic bar. We also have seated military press. Not my favourite, a lot of people like that, not my personal favourite, but one of the personal favourites that have changed my shoulders from being a skeleton to adding a little bit of mass on my deltoids is the seated dumbbell press. I'm going to demonstrate it and show you my working sets today. But before that, I just want to talk about correct form, because it's not as simple as picking up a dumbbell, throwing it in the air, shoulder press. That's not simple, okay? There's little tips, tricks and techniques I'm going to share with you before I show you my working sets. So it's all about your hand position, basic, palms facing forward. You've got a dumbbell over barbell in your hand. Today it's seated dumbbell press. So breathe in, breathe out as the exercise comes up. Straight back down. Now, little trick I use. I like to turn my dumbbells inwards. Right, so let me just show you this on the camera. Dumbbells will touch at the top and go inwards. Not on my heavy sets, but on my light and medium sets, I've always felt this is really good on the deltoid. Let me just show you this. Okay, on the deltoid. The deltoid, you are hitting this part of your deltoid, mid-deltoid. This is your big mass builder here, okay? So when you turn your dumbbells in, turn them in, what you get is a cut in between the middle when you turn them in. It's control, it's contraction. I wouldn't advise doing this on heavy weight. You can potentially risk injury, and when you're going with heavy weight, you just want to concentrate on your push as opposed to turning them in, unless you're really comfortable, but I wouldn't advise doing that. You will see me do that on my first couple of working sets. One other tip I will give anyone for safety to avoid injury is how far you bring the dumbbells down. Obviously, to lift the dumbbells up, some people put them on their knees, chuck them up like that. I personally just lift for one and I get a trusted spotter to pass me the other one. But when you bring the dumbbells down, how far do you bring them down? You need to keep the tension on the delts at all time. This is what it's about. Okay, so the dumbbells, you press, they go up, they come down. As they come down, bring them to your ear level, no lower than your ear level, guys, okay? This is really important for keeping that tension on the deltoid. I was shown this about 5 years ago, and I think at the time I was pressing about 37.5k dumbbells, 40k dumbbells. I'm now on 45, sometimes 47 dumbbells. Hopefully we'll get to the 45s today, depending if there's a good spotter available and how I feel. But if you bring the dumbbell all the way down, past your ears, you're resting. That's a rest. If you keep the tension on the delt to your ears, press. Press. Okay? Feel your own delts as you're doing it with me, okay? Feel your delts. Feel it to your ear and go back up. The delt is constantly working, okay? Constantly working. The delt is constantly working that way. Now feel it bringing it down. There. The delt is resting. So only bring it to ear level. And that is a really good tip I was shown that I'm sharing with you guys now, okay? So this is what we're going to do today. I'm going to show you my dumbbell press. I incorporate this after a nice warm-up as my first exercise, and then I'll go on to lateral raises and other shoulder exercises, front dumbbell, barbell, all sorts that we'll cover in another video. But I just wanted to explain to you the correct way for shoulder pressing. My particular form, bear in mind I'm 6'4" tall, I have incredibly long levers, okay? Bringing it down there, straight up, is perfect. The pump you get on the delts is awesome. So I'm about to drink my coffee. I've just had my eggs and my granola. And we're about to get into a big shoulder workout. See you shortly.
Cheers, Chris. Thank you, mate.
Okay, hopefully you saw that. Demonstrating the form all the way to the ears, even on heavy, maybe on the last two and a little bit lower. Just want to talk about bench placement. Some people will say the bench was too far back. Usually I'll recommend if you're under say 6 foot, you take the bench a peg forward. So it's a bit more straight, but when you're so tall, I trained like that for a few years and I felt my back, a gap in my back. So being tall, I find that I'm still feeling it all on the shoulders, not on the upper chest at all, and that suits me personally. It's all about that mind to muscle connection. So I feel that much better than having the bench completely upright on shoulders. The bench does go a little bit far back. To be honest, I could do with kind of in between, but out of the two settings on the bench, that is my preferred option. So that is seated dumbbell press once again. Breathe out, breathe into the ears, up. Okay, always use a good spotter. Guy knows how to spot. He didn't help me at all. But when you feel someone on your elbow, someone spotting you, psychologically get a lot stronger. Because half this game is all about in the mind. Okay, so that was seated dumbbell press. I'm now going to finish my shoulders. I will see you next time at Ecto Training. Stay big, stay strong, stay natural. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. Give this video a like. And we'll see you again soon. Ecto out.